Hello, how are you? I'd love to introduce this wonderful group of musicians I have with me tonight, and if you could all give a big hand for Jordi Pires on drums from Catalonia, Mr. Mark Martin on piano, and Gabriel Amagan from Catalonia as well. So we're going to play a mixture of my compositions. That first one was called Again, and we're going to continue with a tune called Emergence.
just the past. Memory is a pulse passing through all created life, a waveform, and then continually becoming all other thens, all the while creating a continual and almost untouchable now. The present, fashionable obsession with living only in the now, misunderstands the multi-layered inheritance of existence, where all epochs live and breathe in parallels. Every human life holds the power of this immense inherited pulse, born from the womb and the body of memory.
I just realised this was labelled as ambient jazz, and maybe it's not so ambient, but there's some reverb there, so maybe that's. At this point in the show, I'd love to introduce a special guest. We were here last night playing for VEF Jazz out in the Cultural Palace with a wonderful singer and dancer called Ksenia Paratskaya, and we'd like to invite her to the stage now to join us for 2 songs.
Good evening, everybody. Oh, wait a second. We're gonna play for you 2 original tunes, and the first one is called In My Room. We composed it with David. We live in Barcelona now. We composed it in Barcelona in the quarter called Gótico. You know, very narrow, and it's very, very easy there to feel life as if it is under the roofs, where the only thing you see is the things around and your preoccupations and to-do list and oh, people running around, oh, I have to do something, and there you are boiling in your head. But simultaneously and at the same time, there is the world over the roofs of the buildings. Expansive, endless, almost impossible to grasp how big it is, and we're as well part of that, and it's as well as at the same time. Dark times when the night falls over the city where I walk, I go alone, passing by the streets and strangers I know. Somewhere up above my head, the clouds, they're passing by. The clouds are flying by in their own time. Night time, when I walk alone, I cry, don't know why. I'm preoccupied with everything I have here. In my pockets I collect them, wish I could look up a little bit more see the stars are falling through the veil of the cloudy sky, and I feel Under the roofs of the highest buildings, mixing the colors of day and night, in this oblivion and we're deceiving our poor hearts. Under the roofs of the highest buildings, where we divide the space and time into tomorrow and past and even the death line. Duffy, thank you so much.
Big hand for Ksenia. And that's the end of the first set. So if you want to go get a drink, and we're going to come back in about 15 to 20 minutes and play a second set. Welcome back. So all the music you've been listening to. All the music you've been listening to is from my album called Where the Branches Begin, and all of that music is kind of connected in some way for me with a similar theme, which is also what Ksenia sang about and what the poet David White that you heard earlier spoke about as well, which is that for me underneath everything is something that is binding and connecting everything, and that there's a pulse constantly joining everything in existence. And I've kind of come to that understanding in my life from, for a long time I didn't really want to tell this story because I was always concerned about how conservative people are or not. And then I kind of realized that actually it's very important because it's had a huge part in my life, which is when I was 21 I took psilocybin magic mushrooms in a beach in Hawaii, and I've taken them many times since, and I always learn a huge amount about the nature of things from them. And that first experience I had was the one that I think taught me the most in many ways. So I was sitting on a beach with 4 or 5 friends, and it was sunset. We were in Hawaii, in this amazing bay, and at one point during the trip I decided, like, I was sitting on this beach and I was like, wow, there's a lot of sand here. I wonder how much sand is on this beach. So I grabbed up a pile of sand and I looked at it and I was like, oof, it's a lot of sand, but let's try, you know. So I started to count. And I was like, 1, 2, 3, okay, it's gonna take a while. And I counted up to about 100, and then I kind of looked around the beach and I just saw how much sand was there, and I really zoomed out, I felt myself get bigger. Thinking about how much sand was on this whole beach. And the bay that we were sitting on, you could see another beach off in the distance, and I started to think, okay, I wonder how much sand is on this beach and that beach. And I felt a bit bigger. And in that moment, I got very connected to Ireland, which is my home, and I was starting to connect with how much sand is there, and I'm a surfer, I have such a connection with the beach, and I kind of expanded a bit further. And I felt like, wow, there's just so much here. And as I kept expanding and imagining all of the sand in the world, in that moment I could feel that. And sometimes talking about this experience feels like talking about music. It's kind of a meaningless thing to do. But in that moment I could connect and I could feel it. And I quickly kind of came back into my body with that feeling of the entire planet, of somehow the size of the entire planet. And I was sitting on that beach, and my friends were there, and they were sitting on the sand, and I realized in that moment, well, if I'm touching the sand and they're touching the sand, then we're connected, we're the same. And then I saw that the sand was touching the forest, and I was like, okay, so the sand is the forest, and the forest is the sky, and the sky is the stars, and the stars touch the water. And in that moment, I just felt completely whole. I just felt everything is connected, everything is one. And I could sit there for maybe 45 minutes or an hour in that state, just complete bliss and the most beautiful state I've ever had in my life. And that experience stayed with me my whole life, and I've tried to remind myself of that, because of course the mushrooms teach you that, but then once they wear off, you forget again. And so I'm always trying to remember that we're all connected, that we're all one. And I think that's the answer to so many of the things that's happening in the world right now, and it's just remembering that, and I try to take that with me at all times. So this track is called Connected. for Gabriel Amargant on sax and piano. I never take for granted that I just ask Gabriel, hey, just play for 5 or 6 minutes on your own, and he's like, yeah, no problem. And it's always amazing. Every night it's like, okay, wow. Super beautiful. This set's quite short, so we're at the last song, and then it'll be an encore. So this is the last song, and it features Jordi Paris on drums, and it's called Fractus.
people always ask me, what are you?
Yeah, you've got to get to the point where you're not at all defensive about music. Get to the point where you begin to see that the need for people to label you based on your individual difference or uniqueness is the way their mind works, and you don't really have to buy it. And when you push against it, you're buying it just as much as when you agree to it.
Oh.
So it just gets to the point where you see their minds doing that thing, and you feel compassion because you understand how they get caught in thinking that's all very important. And I mean, I would be delighted to say I'm Haitian, I'm Irish, I'm also an American, I'm a man, I'm a this, I'm a that.
Great.
And I think delight in all the roles and identities, rather than feeling that somehow what they're asking is a judgmental quality. And if they are, that's their judgment. You don't have to buy it at all.
Would you say that meditation in a way is a cure for a lot that ails us in terms of like racism? And
I think that when you quiet down and bring your awareness into a quieter space, you see a deeper part of your identity that has no connection, that is not rooted in your individual differences or your uniqueness, but is common to spirit or awareness, or however you want to call it, the human condition. And I think it's like meeting your soul. And I don't think souls are men or women, and souls aren't Haitian or Irish. Souls are just fellow souls. And I really rather meet you. That's the way I feel I'm talking to you now. You and I are fellow souls looking at the dance of life. And you're saying, well, I'm Haitian and Irish by incarnation. And I've gotten caught in it at times when other people ask me questions. But I'm working on remembering that I'm a soul. And it's fun to talk to you as a fellow soul.
thank you.
You're welcome.
actually don't have any more music. Well, we have a lot of music, but nothing rehearsed, so this would be pure jazz and maybe nothing to do with the concert. So give us a second. Just go with it. We'll figure out something. What? Maybe.